Hello everybody, it's Big King Badger, back with another request to talk about a game or gaming series. This one has been around a long time. I would probably say it has been around 30 years now and has started to get a resurgence. What we're talking about is the Legacy of Kain games. Now, really cool. Generally, they do follow quite a theme. The first one is a little bit different, and that one is Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Now, this one I always describe as one of the best Legend of Zelda games that is not called Legend of Zelda. So you are playing as Kain. He is a vampire, and it is top-down, just like those old school 2D Zelda games. And just like those Zelda games, you have a large open world to explore. And as you get equipment and abilities, you unlock different things. What makes Blood Omen really cool is that it has a day and night cycle. So you can still go out in the daytime as a vampire, but you are weaker. You are stronger at night. And at night, you can go into the villagers, go into people's homes while they sleep and drink on their blood. Really cool. Your abilities, you have classic vampire abilities like turning into bats for fast travel and turning into smoke so that you can go through grates, grills and vents, and you can turn into a werewolf as well. Really cool. So Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain, really good. That came out in about 1996, so that's why we're talking 30 years for the series. The next game in the series came out in 1999, and that one is Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain, or Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. They keep switching them around. This one, Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Timeline-wise, we fast forward a couple of 100 years to see what's happened after the events of Blood Omen. And we play as a different vampire character who is killed at the start, only to be resurrected. This time around, we see the world of Nosgoth in 3D. So we have a lot more of a horror, medieval, gothic kind of Tomb Raider vibe as we have to fight and solve puzzles and gain abilities. While a little bit like Zelda again, we move from the astral plane to the real world and see the changes that have occurred between the two. So a little bit like Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. Again, really cool. And at the time, it was amazing graphically because there were no load screens. It was all one world, and it was really cool. Still is pretty cool as well, but it's worth checking out. That then was followed up by in around 2000, 2001 with Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 2, followed on directly from the original Soul Reaver, and still in 3D, same kind of gameplay, really cool. Not quite had the same impact for me that the first one did, but it was pretty cool. It was nice. That was then followed on by Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain, and this one is set in between the original Blood Omen and Soul Reaver, and we see Kain being awoken in a world of humans and just seeing what's gone on. This one is a bit more of a linear hack and slash and puzzle game. It's okay, is the honest answer. It's a bit mid, is what we can describe that one as. That was then followed right in the end by Legacy of Kain Defiance. Now, this one is a culmination of the entire series and the big epic arcing plot that has been going on. We finally get some answers to it. You play as both Raziel from the Soul Reaver games, and then we also play as Kain as well, which is quite nice. It's cool, it's solid, again, 3D open world. The story for me made this one a little bit tricky, as we are talking about events that happened in the original Blood Omen, which can be many years ago, or people that may not have even played the original game. Can be a little bit tricky to pick up on, but it's still a pretty solid one, even if the story is a little bit complicated and dense. And that brings us all the way full circle. That is all the original games that were released. But then we also got the Soul Reaver 1 and 2 remaster, which is really, really nice. Updated graphics. There's been a lot of love put into this one, and it shows. What's really, really good, this one has a museum mode where we can see concept art, and even better for me, you can see levels that were cut and removed from the games, and you can run around playing them, and it is really, really nice to see. So if you are a fan of the games, it's worth picking up. If you've never played them before, yeah, it's worth starting the series on this one. However, for me, I do really want a Blood Omen 1 remake. That would be so good. Maybe a remaster, something, but it's just a really, really cool game. I know that Defiance is getting the same love in a remaster, but what do you think? As always, let me know what you think to the series. Is it one you want to pick up? Have you never played it? Will you play it? What do you think? Let me know what you think, as I say, but let me know if there are any other games or game series that you want me to talk about. Give me a shout, and as always, I'll see you next time. This is Big King Badger. Bye for now.